fun today, and I think some of the things that we learned, and thank you to this panel, is that this isn't a conversation about just being altruistic or just doing the right thing. That certainly there are economic incentives as well, not only in monetizing the technology, but also it's clear in listening to Carl Pope that there's a considerable amount of savings to consumers as well as we advance these technologies. We learned that our state is aggressively pursuing policies to move things forward, and I hope you learned that regionally, we at the RTC and our partners are very excited to engage more in demonstration programs, partnering with private sector to really start to advance, to the extent that we can, technologies and initiatives that will help us get to our goals. And I really appreciate Rohan in saying that we need to work on the fun aspect of it. So I'm with you. I'm in. All right. So to wrap this up, wrap up this important conversation, I'd like to invite another one of my friends and somebody I admire greatly, UNLV President Dr. Marta Meana, to the stage to highlight sustainability efforts occurring at the academic level and what UNLV is doing to help prepare for the workforce of the future. So welcome, Doctor.
Thank you, Tina. What an incredible morning. It really has been. It's been fascinating. And it really is my pleasure to be here today among so many visionary individuals who have done so much, really, to lay the groundwork for a sustainable future for Nevada, and notably our governor and congressional delegation who have committed to this issue. UNLV is also committed to clean energy and taking active steps in our business practices, in our academic programs, and importantly, in our research endeavors. First, it just plain makes good business sense to create efficiencies. And we've done that by updating our campus design standards, thereby reducing both energy and water consumption by 20%, which exceeds national standards. We are also building smarter. Two of our newest buildings, Hospitality Hall and the Science and Engineering Building, are LEED Silver certified by the U.S. Green Building Council. Our Greenspun College of Urban Affairs building holds a LEED Gold certification. But I get particularly energized when community and industry partnerships help to prepare our students, because that's what I do, to make a significant positive impact when they graduate. And one such partnership is with NV Energy, a sponsor of today's event. NV Energy supports our Renew 17 scholarship, which is awarded to UNLV students in our interdisciplinary minor in solar and renewable energy. These students are pursuing one of two tracks offered in this minor, science and engineering or policy. And we talked today a lot about the importance of policy. The program's goal is to position the state and UNLV as leaders in the field of alternative energy, to build the state's workforce and to stimulate the state and local economy. And research, of course, being a university, is at the heart of our efforts. The Center for Energy Research at Swenson and Flamingo employs research, policy analysis, and business community outreach to generate industry jobs, improve technology, maximize opportunities through policy, and connect financial and intellectual resources. Our faculty are studying climate change and clean energy solutions, work that has real-world impacts for the Silver State. For example, George Rhee, a professor of physics and astronomy, created an online calculator that estimates the state's energy needs by 2050 with a multitude of options that can boost clean energy production to reduce Nevada's fossil fuel use. And Matt Lockney, a geology professor, is studying climate history to assess the impacts of a warming planet and how these impacts have real consequences for our water supply. And these are just two examples. And finally, you may have heard that UNLV was selected to compete in the 2020 U.S. Department of Energy Solar Decathlon. This is a prestigious honor, as only 11 universities in the world were selected. And this is UNLV's third solar decathlon, and we are grateful for the generous support again of NV Energy for that project. Absolutely. Our 2020 solar decathlon team is comprised of students from architecture, engineering, business, and many other majors, and we love the interdisciplinary nature of this project. The students began their work in the spring on this complex and incredibly time-intensive project it lasts a year. And guided by our outstanding faculty, our solar decathlon team will design and build a highly efficient solar-powered home. It will then be disassembled, transported, and reassembled on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. next April for the competition. Now, the team's project is called Desert Bloom. It will be a home specifically designed as a place of respite for military veterans recovering from trauma. I think we can all agree that this is an admirable design goal. As a clinical psychologist, which is what I am particularly proud that our students have chosen to focus their project on supporting the social and emotional well-being of our combat veterans. And are some of our members of our solar decathlon team here today? Any of you here? Okay, we're gonna, over there? Okay, could we give them a big applause here, because it's really a huge accomplishment. These students and the talented faculty working with them are shining examples of the future of smart design and sustainable energy use in Nevada. It's so exciting to be an integral part of this statewide effort, which was really on impressive display today at this summit. So first of all, I want to say, Tina, what an amazing programming job you did. That's fantastic. And many thanks to our speakers for sharing their passion and their insight, and to all of you for joining us. It's great to have you here at UNLV. Welcome, and thank you so much.
All right, guys. So thank you, Dr. Meana. That was wonderful. And thanks to all of our speakers that we had today. Truly informative discussion. I think lots of energy. Again, a pun. I don't mean to do that. We had great minds. We had state, local, federal, academic. And it's going to take all of us to build and advance our clean energy economy. Our technology vendors will be here for a little bit longer out in the hall if you want to hang around and fraternize and try and get to know each other, because I think this team, the fact you showed up today means that this is a subject that you care about and you'll be involved in. And all the people that are in here are the same people that will be involved, and you'll be crossing paths as we start to advance some of our efforts in this area. So get to know each other. I also have to say thank you to the team that put this together. Catherine Liu, where are you? Kat, raise your hand. You guys, seriously. I work with some really amazing people, and you guys all know that because a lot of you have worked with them as well. But Kat, you are amazing, and she was like planning a wedding for her. And so when she does actually get married, she is all ready to go. She will check it out. So anyway, thank you, Kat, for all you and your team. All right, we're done. Thanks.